I think mail-in voting is going to rig the election. I really do.
President Trump there telling Chris Wallace of Fox News he still thinks mail-in voting will lead to voter fraud. The president doubled down in a tweet Tuesday, saying it would lead to the most corrupt election in the nation's history. A lone Republican county chairman in Wisconsin says the president is wrong about this. Ron Bishop chairs the Fond du Lac County Republican Party, and he's joining us now on Up Front. So you took the step to disagree with the president publicly. You put out a tweet. You said it's a bad idea to scare our own voters away from a legit way to cast their ballot. Why did you do that?
Well, because I think the mail-in absentee voting can actually help Republicans in a state like Wisconsin. Representing Fond du Lac County, we have a lot of rural, small townships. And so in Wisconsin, we have early voting for 2 weeks. And big cities like Milwaukee, Madison, Oshkosh can vote for up to 11, sometimes 12 days ahead of time. So why give big metropolitan areas where the Democrats are more concentrated 14 days to vote while only giving Republicans 1 day to vote? So in a place like Wisconsin, I think encouraging Republican voters who live in those more rural areas to get their ballot in the mail, fill it out, get a witness to sign it and send it back is a good way for us to reach voters. And any vote we can bring in what I think is going to be a high turnout election is a good thing for us.
And you made a little bit of news on this. What type of feedback are you getting?
I didn't mean to. I really didn't think a tweet that I wrote was going to get picked up by some national news outlets, and it did. I've gotten quite a bit of feedback on both sides. There's Republicans who have read the president's tweet, and they're very concerned about voter fraud and the election being stolen. But I've also heard from Republican insiders who worked campaigns and even a couple of elected officials who are glad I said something, because in a state like Wisconsin, the system's pretty sound. I mean, we just got through the spring election in April where we had the COVID pandemic. We were trying to encourage voters on our side to vote absentee. And a lot of people did for the first time ever. And they found it convenient and easy to do. And we have that website, myvote.wi.gov. We were really pushing people to that for the spring election. And the same should be true for the fall election. My nightmare scenario is there's another uptick in this virus, like a second wave, come election season, and you have maybe like a lot of our Republican base voters are older. What I would hate to see is for those voters be scared to go to the polls and vote, but they're also scared to cast an absentee ballot via the mail because of the president's tweets, and then they don't vote at all. Because then not only is President Trump not getting that vote, neither is my congressman, my state senator, and my state assemblyman. And so I'm also, as a county Republican chairman, yes, I'm supporting President Trump's reelection. Yes, I'm trying to help him out here, not be critical of him. But at the same time, I'm worried for those down ballot Republicans that I'm also kind of responsible for helping look out for.
I'm curious, have you heard from the White House on this?
Not directly. I've heard about them. I've heard from them through channels. They made it clear to people in Wisconsin they weren't happy with me at first. But that was about a month ago. And then since then, Florida Republican Party actually edited a Trump tweet telling people to not be scared about voting by mail. Because in the state of Florida, Republicans actually win because of the vote by mail. And I'm hoping that the fact that other state Republican parties are now starting to speak up about it, maybe the White House will back off of it a little bit. Because like in Wisconsin, we don't mail every registered voter a ballot. You do have to go online or call and request it. You have to have your photo ID on file or upload it. You have to sign the ballot when you have it, and you need a witness to sign the ballot as well. So in order to cheat, you need to have 2 people committing a felony, and then you mail that ballot back. So I think the system's pretty secure and it's pretty safe.
Ron Bishop, the chairman of the Republican Party of Fond du Lac County, thank you.
Hey, you're welcome. Have a great day.
You too. Our editorial partner writes a newsletter to keep you up to date on the 2020 election. You can subscribe to Battleground Wisconsin 2020 at wispolitics.com. Next, an update on riot-damaged State Street in Madison.